Hello, Reckoning7, and welcome back to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We are nearing the end of our Confederate campaign. Well, I think I've said that for like the last 4 episodes. still not quite there. But we are, of course, in the very beginning of a battle. So this is the 18th of October. We are kind of heading towards the federal elections of start of November, which we think will end the campaign. But in the meantime, the Federals have launched a kind of last gasp invasion of the Confederacy, and we have managed to isolate about 30,000 Union troops here with a combined Confederate force of 60,000, so a nice bit of local numerical supremacy, and probably one of the big final clashes of the war. Now, we don't have everyone here at the minute. We've got about 30,000 Confederates on the map, and then another 30,000 will come in over the kind of coming day or so. And the Federals themselves are in a few broken up sections as well. Now, I will say this, I do have a little bit of prior knowledge because this is the second time I've actually fought and recorded this battle, because I had the age-old microphone issue cropped up and I realised I'd ruined about, I don't know, an hour and a half of recording last night. So, yeah, binned all that and thought we'll just do it again so you guys can actually hear what I'm talking about. So we are technically on the defensive in this fight. You can see we've got these points there, although we have a very, very small Confederate force up here. So I don't know how well they'll hold this. We've also got our division here, which are 30,000 men. And then we've got to decide where we're going to kind of go to meet the Federals. So I will say I know for a fact that there is about 12,000 Federals are going to come on the map around about this Coach Station Road, because I fought them last time in this little area. So we're probably going to start by doing the same thing again, and then we'll probably head north to try and deal with the victory points at that point. So it'll probably be a little bit more of a structured affair, considering last time was a bit, I ended up having kind of half my arm up here when we first spotted them and everyone had to march back into position. But we still gave them a good licking, so I don't mind too much about repeating that. So let's just throw our troops out somewhere like here. We can get our batteries set up in reasonable positions. I feel a bit bad kind of essentially pointing my guns at them. Knowledge I shouldn't really have. Your sight lines aren't particularly good from there. You must just be on the wrong side of a ridge line. But tough. I can't I can't forget what I already know. So we're going to deploy our guns in a reasonable position. We'll get some infantry lines, and we'll let them kind of march into this area, and then we'll give them a bit of a stomping. Our cavalry on our flanks. So well and good. Let's put some Pendleton back in the trees here. And we don't really need it. We won't need all our infantry, but we might as well have it kicking about. And again, we'll have some cavalry in here. So, yeah, we'll come up this road. We'll engage them when we kind of get to this open bit and murder them all in this field. It will be the general plan. So let's just unpause things. Oh, before we go further, let's make sure I take the cold steel off my cavalry, because it's forever getting in my way and frustrates me immensely. Jolly good. And let's get some of these guys ready to be our thin red line. This is where, of course, this time it will be different. They won't appear. I'll have to go and find them elsewhere. Let's put you guys, have a few wee scouts. And let's just head over to this area. Oh. Here they are. Right on cue. It's good. Actually, we're slightly further back than I should have been if I really wanted to interdict them upon the road, but they will stop once they have registered that we are here. We're just going to march across the open field, to be perfectly honest. Use our superior numbers. And I dare say skill. In fact, I probably want eventually this brigade here to kind of try and wrap around a little bit. So you just go and hold this river line. poor brave 500 men going in alone. Right, the others come. Let's. Nah, they're fine with are actually. Kind of order. People. I've just got my name. You give to carry orders. I can use a road to get around. Alright, good stuff. Oh, hello, artillery battery. Oddly near the front. Let's see, you can stop doing the whole scouting thing. We will just have you bring you around this way to threaten flanks. Right, and if we can advance in good order, please do so. Really good. These poor cowards, 200 men just riding up the hill towards these Confederate lines. That is not going to go well for them. Poor gents. Okay, oh, there's a little bit of a to-do over here. Now, let's make sure we're kind of using as much of a width as we can. We're attempting to advance into the side here. What are your kind of numbers you're looking at? 500, 500. These are pretty big brigades. I wonder if we might do a little bit of close combat here. Not something I've used a terribly large amount of. We do outnumber them essentially, well, not quite 2 to 1, 1.5 to 1 there. Hopefully we can drive them off. Probably won't do wonderful things to my morale and whatnot, and energy levels. This is, I like this aggression though. Something we don't see that much of. Oh, we lost. I guess that's the risk. We killed 200 of them, we lost 250. That is disappointing. Cavalry in here just to plug this gap. And then I will take Pendleton's brigade, and I just want to try and march you up and start threatening this flank here. Okay, we're starting to see them break across the front. Still got a little bit in reserve, but not too much. No, you should be absolutely facing forward. And you should probably try and finish off those guys. Okay, good. Excellent, right, let's get our skirmishers up. Start to threaten them from the rear. And bring down this whole sorry house of cards. Get once these gentlemen are broken as well, we'll have the infantry seal off this flank. That's a very quick 1,500 deaths on pretty much both sides. A very, very bloody start to the battle. We've had another unit run, but it's fair enough, they have lost about half their men, and they are a very small unit. Right. You moving, James? You're getting there. You gents moving. Slowly. Oh, another one break. This is not going well on this flank, actually. We do have some very experienced units here, to be fair. I suppose that's probably making a bit of a difference. We can certainly help out by bringing in some of our lighter forces here. Your job is to come around and create the flank and start to try and roll up their lines a little bit. Right, can you please advance? Good man. Come on, horses. Get moving. Okay, they are on their way now. This guy actually causing a lot of problems because it's causing him to turn, and he doesn't like so you can shot the flank. In fact, you should probably turn that way. Let's get these guys to go in their loose order. Try and keep our casualty numbers down. We should be able to drive them off. There's not that many of them. They are fairly experienced though. And I'm not sure what Pendleton's brigades are up to. Individually, so I can give the advance orders, because on normal move orders they stop when they encounter the enemy. Okay. We're looking at slightly ahead in the casualty game. I'd like to be further ahead, and we certainly will be able to get some more certainly once we start to break, and we can start using our cavalry here to run them down. Should make a big bit of difference as well. We may not get infantry in this flank just because there's the cavalry are supporting in the middle of the minute. Just stop and shoot, please. Oof. Oh, so you've been mauled. Another unit lost half their men here. I was expecting these Federals to break a little bit easier, to be fair. Underestimated my enemy. These two units, I think, are pretty much done for you. There's 200 men there. You're already waving over your bigger unit. You get 900, to be fair. Might take a bit of work. want you to dismount, go loose order, and your job is to come and skirmish against this 8th New York. You gents, I might start to come hearing in, to be honest. You start shooting where you are. You start shooting where you are. How goes the line? Are they still holding? Jeez. It's only... Oh, wow. Credit to them. They lost 350 men. There's only 150 left. They still stand. Proper soldiers. Alright, let's see if we can finish these gents off. Regiments aimed at this one. You're the ones that are coming over the hill to skirmish. Although you're probably going to be able to do the same anyway, so let's get you off. Let's get you to loose order. You can also start to skirmish with these gents. As we come tearing down the hill. And they break just at the sight of us. Excellent. All of a sudden this guy's facing an unbelievable number of muskets. Okay, you guys are starting to work on him, which is good. Goes the fair over here. Okay, we have driven those gentlemen back. Let's have our skirmishers advance like so. These guys are not enjoying themselves. And I think we can probably see them off, to be honest. That's exactly what I'm going to try and do. Keep firing for just now. Charge in. Go on, Zolokoffer. Right, now we're going to try and get these units keep moving around so we can keep our increased fire on everyone. Excellent. Yeah, how are we going over there? We're kind of holding. It's not the greatest position I've ever had, to be honest. Some seriously experienced units here are holding on for dear life. Okay. So we can shuffle some of our regiments around a little bit more. So we can just things that kind of collapse in on these gents. I'd love for you to just run away, to be honest. You're almost all dead. Well, no, you're half dead at the minute. How are these guys doing? They've now lost 100 men. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of his gun battery first. still got a whole brigade in reserve if need be. Maybe we'll hold on to him so we get someone fresh for the next fight, because this won't be all for the battle. This is merely a portion. Alright, you now have no guns. Darned 5th. Okay, they have broken. Excellent. Now working with 1st New York. Oh, some perks, which I'll gladly grab. I'm going to bring you guys back up into the somewhat safety of the trees. We're now looking at 4,500 versus best bar 3. Starting to nudge the numbers in the right direction. Okay, we've got a reasonable bit of a corral going on. We're struggling to kind of get all our brigades somewhere where we can actively shoot. Okay, these guys have now broken, which is interesting. I know, where's the rest of my cavalry? You up here. I might go chasing through the woods just to kill off some more of his men, get the casualty numbers in our favour. Doesn't really affect the outcome of the battle too much, but it's useful in the campaign side of things. You only have 200 men left. Why don't we do that? Go, looks like the 5th New York are finally going to give it, call it a day. Brave and foolish souls. I'm now going to pull you, I want to pull you back this way so you're kind of in their rear, so we can't keep just retreating backwards. Likewise, I'm going to get you actually come over this way and convince these gentlemen they don't want to rally and rejoin the fight. Yeah, now you're picking out them from the safety of the woods, and we've got our infantry coming around this little death ball as well. Excellent. Who's lurking back here? 400 men, okay. Could you kindly tell them to stop? Okay, we've had to face a volley. 30 brave men hit the deck. Oh, make that 50. defend the charges can be very slow in this game. I feel very slow anyway. Right, there is no way they're going to stand and take this. It's in a big bump in casualties. This is an extra 1,000 casualties they've just taken. Not from this one fight, but just over the recent maulings of retreating soldiers. I was going to say, speaking of which, we could have just done that one. They may have... I don't know if they surrendered or just completely wiped out. Interesting. Okay. And you should take to advance, or otherwise you won't. Alright, good job. Get some of your wind back. What are you guys doing? You are winded, we'll let you just rest and recover for a little bit. But we are definitely going to be using you again. Now, why is he not getting that I'm being shot in the flank notification? Come on. Good. So that was probably, yeah, like maybe 10 to 12,000 men we just faced there, which is a good third of their force. You're perfectly happy for life, so let's move you forward. One unit. Right. Let's see if we can't see off a few more of those 600 gentlemen. Going a bit with the, I suppose, the charge mechanics. When you give the order attack unit, it goes to where they were at that moment, rather than following where they're actually going, which is, I mean, it's fine. It seems a little silly. Firing. I would like one infantry support, which I'll get shortly when you make your way through the woods. Excellent. Okay, so 500 gone the way of it. You can come back over towards the fight. And do the same again. You missed them. They're there, by the way. not taking that many casualties, but there's also not that many of them, and their morale's not in a great place because they're surrounded and they've taken quite large casualties with their army, so let's just get in and finish them, eh? In fact, you boys mount up, we're probably going to do something similar. There we go. They all break. One last glorious cavalry charge. Excellent. So you go, 6,000 dead. We did spend 3,000 of our own. Hey, we've got some casualties. That's really good, actually. Or wiped out. You go, 6,500. Beautiful. And we'll probably get these little stragglers coming back, but that is fine and dandy for just now. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of skirmishing going up here with some rest of our forces and the Federals, but we don't need to worry too much about that. We do need to kind of get ourselves in some kind of order. Start heading north. Have you? You've decided you want to come and fight a little bit, right? Not gonna lie, that's slightly awkward. Go deal with them. I suppose we'll do it by brigade then. Start with James. Can you come up onto this ridge? Let's get our cannons just out along the road, because that means we'll travel a bit quicker. You can kind of come over to this road. Let's make sure, yeah, Jones, we've got some people going with our guns. We don't run into any new friends by accident. Alright, we'll go in reorder. So I think now it's just, yeah, sort our army out, decide what we're going to do and push forward. So I'll probably put a cut in here and I'll do that and I'll come back. If we either meet a large number of people to say hello to, or we get ourselves set up for the next round of battle. Alright, so it didn't take very long before we bumped into some more Federals. There was a column of infantry has appeared coming down this road, which our kind of vanguard has bumped into. So we're just kind of trying to organise our forces a little bit. So our cavalry did engage them first, and now we're just kind of falling back. We do have an infantry brigade over here, which is we're using to kind of hold the position, really. While the rest of our infantry make their way north. We do have one battery, which is going to be in a reasonable position, I think. It's not the greatest, but we can certainly do some work with them. I didn't really use the whole bombardment thing so much earlier, but I'm definitely going to do it now. Let's just hit the front of this road, because I think their units are going to be heading through that area. It's unfortunate that 2/3 of our artillery is now going the wrong way if this develops into a larger fight. Where? No. I'm going to tell you to attack, and then so I can tell you to fall back. I'm just getting these guys up into kind of the wood line, just to help protect our flank and try and funnel the Federals into this position if we can. Do you have orders? Actually, okay, you have crazy orders. I don't need you to go there. I might actually like if you came over this way. Right, let's get Leslie and Jackson in the middle. Once again, we have to reorganize our lines. Oh, that's a nice target, hit that. Okay, good. We've got first of our infantry brigades are getting to position. Yeah, just hold line there, perfect. And we'll just do it without these guns, I think. Overall numbers still looking steady, no real change, not too surprising. And you guys need to spread out. Just lying down, okay? I'm okay with that. Let my gunnery do a little bit of work. Gives me time to organise my boys. Yeah, I've got some sugar puffs. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Right, we do have some infantry here, but my artillery is about to get mauled. So I would like you to just stop what you're doing and shoot. And in fact, I'm going to tell them all to do that, because by doing this, they will stop moving and start firing immediately. I mean, that might even buy enough time for these infantry to get past them. Stribbling, okay, you're here. Actually, that's pretty perfect. Right. And if you, I will tell you to come back. In fact, whole Butler's Brigade. We're going to see if we can get you to reform over here. I think they just might make it. Maybe. Jones, your brigade needs to hold here, but to be honest, we'll probably issue with attack orders rather than these generic ones. Just once you're clear of the cannons. Good. All right. It does indeed look like we've just about made it. Whew. And Herbert, I think we're gonna have to dispatch you to help out over here. Good. Interesting little fight breaking out over here. Okay. Let's get you gents to advance slightly. You can stay where you are. Got some cavalry up in the hill. We're flinging some infantry out in this flank. That's okay. And then I've got a little bit of reserve here. Actually, it's too much reserve here. You guys stay as actual reserve, and then we're going to use you to do some work. Interesting, they have kind of turned around. I'm assuming they'll engage. But yeah, let's get you up into this ridge. Then we can maybe push down to the flank of the stopped infantry column. Don't know if we're quite gonna. No, don't do that. Better served if you can do that with some infantry. Okay. this seems to be going okay. You gents, I'm going to need to go into skirmisher role. Now let's give you a grand battery. I'm going to get you to hit this forward. Good. Alright, it seems to be stable. It's got quite a sizable force, I think, has turned up here. He's got to be another, oh, I don't know, 8 to 10,000 maybe? Meanwhile, we've had a huge force has just turned up over here for us. So presumably they'll go after the victory points. Yes, we've now got 30,000 men on the field. There is more coming. Casualty is certainly in our favour, but there's still, 27,000 Federals who are up for it. Their losses do stand at 20% loss. So may find they decide overnight not to stick around. There is more and more units coming, so I might need to grab this infantry and actually bring them over to support this flank, because we only have one thin infantry line here. Although lots of cannons. Good. Our supply situation does worry me a little bit, given how early we are on the things. It's not great to be running solo already, but there's not much I can do about that. Things are low because we're using our ammunition. Okay, there's some artillery to bring in and a little bit more infantry. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brigades so far. There's a 6th one. Okay. Against our 4 plus cavalry support. Here I feel the numbers are more in our favour. So yeah, McCall, whose brigade's not in a great state to be fair. I think I'm going to have to bring you out this way to support these gentlemen. Whatever down the hill flanking we do is indeed going to be done with our cavalry. Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh, I forgot about these guys as well, actually. We should be able to... Yeah, we can wrap these ones up. That's okay. Jackson. Let's get you... just scooch over a wee bit towards the middle here. Nope. Okay, they are pushing right the way up on us. I don't think that's going to go great for them. Let's make sure everyone's dismounted. Make sure we're all... loose order is probably back down on individual bases. Loose order. Oh, come on. That's irritating. There's not a huge amount I can do about that. Okay, we've seen off one unit. That's actually really quite important. I'm going to need you to probably come back and protect our rear. these 4 units to turn around and start engaging. Yeah, I'm going to pull you back as well. Unfortunately, our skirmishers look like we're going to take the brunt of this attack here until we can free up these units, but that should be okay. Well, our supply situation has me a little concerned. And in fact, you need to change your bombardment target. It's starting to hit over here. Yeah, it's more and more and more. Yeah, okay, we've got you coming as well. Good. Trixie, eh? Trying to come in my rear. This says heat up a little bit, but it doesn't overly concern me, to be honest. Just going to fill this gap here with my reserve units. And we do have Pendleton now has kind of turned up on the flank. I would like to see if you can start to try and get a bit of ownership of these woods though. And we do have to watch out for units randomly reforming behind us as well. Actually, that's a very good point. A very irritating point. So you're going to have to stand here facing the wrong way as a bit of a guard stop. I do have to be careful about people coming up this road actually. So, you gentlemen, no, you gentlemen. Perhaps both of you gentlemen are just going to come back here. Make sure no one sneaks up on my artillery units. Okay. Okay, we're doing what we can. We need support. Support is on its way. Excellent. No, you have not fallen back yet. Fall back, good man. In fact, I'll give you some explicit orders. Go and engage them. Okay, we're doing a great job of stopping units here. Imagine that's a pretty terrifying sight, to be honest. Albeit half the guns are now facing the wrong way. No, I don't know where you're going. Please stop doing it. Okay, looks like this is going in our favour. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Can you move, please? Thank you. Make sure everyone's in loose order. Oh, you guys are broken. That's unfortunate. Not unexpected. You've done a lot of hard fighting today. Let's keep going and engage with those. In fact, you are not loving life. Have you come down here to assist? Although, not always the greatest assisting against artillery. Right, what else? What a scrappy little affair. Oh, and they brought Gatling guns. Awesome. Okay, how are you guys getting on? In Connecticut, stood and fought, sat on horseback and fought for a long time. I would expect to have done more damage against them, but it's not really come to fruition. Oh boy. There may not be any Confederates, any Federals left up here. They may have all decided to come south, in which case I really hope my compatriots here get a bit of a shuffle on. I'm having a bit of a hot time of it. Okay, our reinforcements have arrived over here. That is excellent. We'll of course move to engage. Oh, I've got, these guys get Spencer repeating rifles. I don't remember giving them that. Okay, that's cool. Shame I've lost 200 of them already, but still, I like that. You're fighting a disadvantage here because they've cover and you do not, so do you know what, just fall back for just now. We can let our cannons do a bit of work. Yeah, man, let's get you guys engaged in the flank here. Crack here, how many rounds a minute you get out of these? 16 rounds a minute. Oof. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, good. Things are stable, but we're getting there. Right, with almost 50 or 50 plus minutes on the clock, I think we'll call this one to a close, and we'll come back next time where we can round out this fight. I think it's going to be a victory, it's going to be a good victory, it's going to cost our little part of the forces dearly, but hopefully we are getting more and more reinforcements coming on map, which will come and take a little bit of the pressure off. Although, given it's a defense, they may just take the points and sit on them, and leave us facing against however many are left, 25,000 Federals. Which we can cope. But you know, if there's a choice, I'd rather someone else bled than my guys. Anyway, do join us then. We'll see if we can round this out. Cheerio.